racing. You wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show under the world of Outlaws.
Welcome, race fans, to week number 2 of Miller Time Motorsports 305 Outlaw Series right here at Cedar Lake Speedway in Richmond, Wisconsin. Got a great show on tap tonight where 25 drivers will collide in week number 2. 2 pro drivers on tap as well, Clayton Tilley and Ross Kaiser. Last week, we seen Randy Shreves putting it in victory lane. Will we see the same from Randy Shreves tonight? Tonight, I am your host, Ryan Griffith, pit-side reporter Byron Gay, and your officials for tonight's race on race control, Chris Miller, and 2 officials out there, Josh Berkey and Larry Bell, an official on track. Hot laps are out on the raceway right now as we speak. We'll look at the schedule as we are here at Cedar Lake tonight, and then next week we will travel to USA International Speedway on March the 6th, and then March the 13th we head to Limaland Speedway before we head out to the famed Knoxville Raceway on March the 20th. Point standings after that first week of racing, well, you see Randy Shreves on top of the leaderboard with 202 points. That is 14 points away from Brandon Surratt. He's in that second position. In third is Sean Stevens. Fourth is Jason Randolph. Fifth is Clayton Tilley, the pro driver. And sixth is Coulter West. Seventh is Brandon Surratt. Eighth is Zach Dykstra. Ninth is Jeff Claro. And 10th is PJ Popham. Our rankings after week 1, we ask, is Randy Shreves on top once again? No denying that after his dominating performance at Volusia Speedway. Jason Randolph in that 2 spot after climbing through the field, passing 14 cars en route to his 3rd place finish right behind Clayton Tilley. But he could have had Clayton Tilley if he had just a few more laps. Clayton Tilley is in that 3rd spot in the power rankings. 4th is Sean Stevens. 5th is Zach Dykstra. 6th is Brandon Surratt. 7th is Coulter West. 8th is Brandon Boyles. 9th is Gavin Chatham. And in that number 10 spot, Jeff Claro. When we come back, we'll get you lined up for qualifying here tonight, and we'll tell you who that lucky number 1 pill draw goes to.
Hello, race fans. I'm Ozzy Altman, joining you at what has to be, without a doubt, the most highly anticipated dirt racing event in the history of motorsports. Now, Eldora Speedway, located in the northern central side of Ohio, right near the Indiana border, is no stranger to big money events. But this night, something special happens. 100 laps on the hallowed half mile. The winner picks up $1 million. Johnny Moran, you're a millionaire in Eldora Speedway. What would you do to win the Eldora Million?
Welcome back, race fans. You're back at Cedar Lake as hot laps are out there on the speedway, and you see the number 1 spot belongs to the pro, Clayton Tilley, the fastest out there on the speedway right now. Second spot, Jason Randolph. He's closely behind Clayton Tilley, and then it's Ben Wart, Troy Flero, 5th, Jeff Flero. Then it's Ross Kaiser. 7th is Chris Sine. 8th is PJ Popham. Stevens is in that 9th position, and Dykstra's in the 10th position tonight. Currently, that fastest lap set right now is a 12.14. We talk about race trends at Cedar Lake. Here's what your race trends look like. As we've been here several times, but we're counting back to season 4 when we really started counting on the stats. And with the Outlaws, the track record in qualifying is a 12.309. Of course, Clayton Tilley has beat that right now, but that track will start to deteriorate before we get over into qualifying. So that track record, we'll see if that gets beaten tonight at a 12.309. Most laps led, 3 drivers hold that. Ben Ward, Sean Stevens, and Troy Flero all hold 17 laps led. Total average cautions at this place, 7. The average strength of field here when we come here is 2,200. Of course, now we're way above that. Total drivers raced in the A-Main, 63 drivers. And the safest driver, Gavin Chatham with 2 incident points, and Zach Dykstra, 2 incident points. And the most laps ran, Old Warren Samoy. Hot laps have completed. We are set for qualifying here around Cedar Lake. Your first driver, lucky pill number 1, is going to go to Sean Stevens, the Aussie. He'll have that number 1 spot here going out first onto the speedway. As always, we want to thank our sponsors for this program, GNR Drywall. Give them a call at 330-466-1010. If you have any kind of drywall needs, they can get it done for you. Give them a call today at 330-466-1010. Also, Red Line Race Designs is with us all season long. If you need that wrap on that car, they are the ones that can get it done and make you look good. You may not be good, but they can make you look good. Red Line Race Designs, give them a call there on Facebook. They'll hook you up right away. And also get Upside, the free app, 25 cents back per gallon when you fill up at the pump. All right, we're ready for qualifying as your first driver is going to be Sean Stevens. He's going to be on the board first, as we will try to figure out who is going to be quick time this week, as Randy Shreves was the big guy that got quick time. Can the number 1 spot pay big bucks tonight and be able to get quick time? We'll see, as the first driver is rolling out onto the speedway now. And that is a YOB Racing CNC Race Design CD Cinematography LCJ Carpentry Pertag from Burnie, Tasmania. That's the number 1 car of Sean Stevens. Sean Stevens in the 1. Sean Stevens, a champion of last season. Looking for another champion. First lap at a 12.28. That is a quick time and a new track record. Sean Stevens setting quick time here at a 12.28. And that is a new track record for Sean Stevens. Next car rolling out on the speedway is going to be a Rapid Stitch Finish Line Repair, One Wish Foundation, Red Line Race Designs, ABR Setup Shop, LGR Motorsports. He's from Gillette, Wyoming. That's the number 10 car. That's Coulter West. Coulter West in the 10 car will be next to score out onto the speedway as you see him starting to roll out on that speedway. He's new to the 305 Outlaw season, but he ran well in week number 1 at Volusia Speedway. Looking for another outing here. He's a LGR Motorsports driver as his teammate seen victory lane last week and quick time. We'll see what Coulter West able to do here on his first lap. First lap for Coulter West, second quick at a 12.55. 12.55 for Coulter West. Looking for more here on his second lap. And he'll shut it down. And it is faster at 12.33. Next car out on the speedway, last week's winner, a Rapid Stitch Finish Line Repair, CD Cinematography, Redline Race Design, ABR Setup Shopping, KSB Builders, One Bush Foundation, LDR Motorsports from Springfield, Illinois. That's the 56 of Randy Shreves. Randy Shreves in the 56 machine. First lap for Randy at a 12.34. That is third quick right now. Looking for more here on his second lap. The exit of 4 coming across the line. That lap will be slower, and he will be third quick for Randy Shreves. Next car out in the speedway, Advantage Athletic, Valley Heating and Cooling, Malls Trucking and Hauling, Factory Cane Shocks from Fredericktown, Ohio. That's Tyler Street. Tyler Street in the 4. Tyler Street's first lap going to be third quick at a 12.33. Looking on his second lap for something a little bit more here out of turns number 4. That lap will be a little bit slower. He's going to be third quick on the board. Your next car is going to start rolling out on that speedway here in just a moment. And you can see him out there on the speedway now in ABR Setup Shop. Used to be a Double Deuce Motorsports Honda Racing now from Houston, Texas. Number 73 of Brandon Surratt. Brandon Surratt in the 73. First lap was fifth quick. Second lap at a 12.38. Going to be still fifth quick on the board. Your next car rolling out on the speedway. Going to be a Rush Truck Center Advanced Auto Parts Digital Alley Sage Fruit and Curb Wrecker from Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania. Number 14, that's Ben Wirt. Ben Wirt in the 14 machine. First lap, second quick for Ben Wirt. Second quick for Ben Wirt at 12.29. He beat his previous track record. See if he can get any more here. Just off the pace there to try to get that top spot for Ben Wirt. Next car is a Bison Ford Salvador Roller Construction DM Race Engines up front, custom body and fabrication, Pacer sign and designs from Great Falls, Montana, the number 32 of PJ Popham. PJ Popham looking for something here on his first lap. That first lap, 7th quick at a 12.56. Looking for more here on the second lap. Second lap, quick time for PJ Popham on top of the leaderboard at 12.27. PJ Popham. Next driver out on the speedway now. It's an ABR Setup Shop in LGR Motorsports on Redline Race Design, Rapid Stitch Finish Line Repair, CD Cinematography from Manchester, Pennsylvania. That's the 47 of Stephen Vogelsong. Stephen Vogelsong in the 47. First lap was a 12.59. Second lap is going to be fourth quick for Stephen Vogelsong. Next driver out onto the speedway tonight. It's going to be a Luke's Bar and Grill Miller Time Motorsports from Canada. Number 3, that is King Troy Flero the second. King Troy Flero the second. First lap, not going to score time. There it is, second quick for Troy Flero to 12.28. Second quick for Troy Flero. Looking for more here on his final lap. Across the line, and that will be just same time, just a hair off his first lap. He will be second quick. Next car out there is a Dirt Vision RFC from Kingsburg, California, number 118 of Lance Jackson. Lance Jackson in the 118. First lap for Lance is going to be a 12.47. That's going to be 10 quick. Second lap was just a little bit slower. We'll take it. He'll be in 10th place. Next guy out there is a Chatham Motorsports MSND from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the number 24 of Gavin Chatham. Gavin Chatham in the 24 machine. Recently joined Team Northeast Outlaw Motorsports in that 24 machine. Third quick for Gavin Chatham. 12.28 on his first lap. Second lap a little bit slower for Chatham. Next guy on the speedway is a Bitcoin ABR setup shop at Double Deuce Motorsports from Des Moines, Iowa. Number 18, that's Zach Dykstra. Zach Dykstra in the 18 machine. First lap, 11th quick for Zach Dykstra. He's going to need some more here on his final lap here. He's sitting 11th quick right now on the board. And he will not improve anymore. The next sprint car out there is an ABR setup shop at Double Deuce Motorsports. And he's from Olive Branch, Mississippi. And number 22, that's Brandon Voiles. He's your first king of Miller Time Motorsports, King Brandon Voiles the first. First lap is 10th quick for Voiles. Second lap was slower for Voiles. The next guy out there is a Jiffy Low Red Deer from Drayton Valley, Canada. Number 66, that's Jason Haynes. Jason Haynes in the 66 machine. First lap is going to be 12 quick and 12.40. 12.40 for Jason Haynes. Second lap was a little bit slower for Jason Haynes. Next guy out on the speedway is a SpeedShop51.com, LCJ Carpentry Protect, Vanderpool Construction, RK Cinematography, CT Design, LBG Graphics, and UDTV from Perth, Australia. That's Clayton Tilley in the 51. Fifth quick on his first lap. Second lap was a little bit slower. We're going to score him in 5th position. Next guy out there, their teammates. It's going to be at SpeedShop51.com, LCJ Carpentry Protect, Vanderpool Construction, RK Cinematography, CD Design, LBG Graphics, and CD TV from San Jose, California. In the 4R, that's Ross Kaiser. Ross Kaiser in the 4R. He's going to come across the line, going to be 10th quick for Ross Kaiser. Next guy out there is at Oswaki Speedway from Cornwall, Ontario, Canada in the 00. That's Jeff Flaro. Jeff Flaro in the 0. First lap for Jeff is going to be 8th quick for Jeff Flaro. Second lap will be a little bit slower. Next, we have an ABR setup shop, the Firm Motorsports from Des Moines, Iowa. That's the 47 of Jason Randolph. Jason Randolph, Season 4 champion, back in the 305 Sprint Car to try once again to win a championship. His first lap going to be 9th quick for Jason Randolph. That lap will be just a little bit slower for Randolph. Next car it's going to roll out onto the speedway is going to be Brian Wax. We get that up there here. We had the line up there just a little bit wrong. Centerville Smoke and Bait Shop, Bill's Donut Shop, and Westside Sign and Design. 3D Racing and Sports Speed Shop from Centerville, Ohio. That's the B14 of Brian Wax. His first lap was a 12.47. His second lap coming out of turns number 4, looking for a little bit more here. And he will not get it. He's going to be 19th quick on the board. Now we've got your next car out there, and that is going to be a Luke's Bar and Grill, Bell IT Solutions, Intel K1, and Miller Time Motorsports from Fort Worth, Texas. That's the 53 of Larry Bell. Larry Bell in the 53. $18 quick for Larry Bell. Next one out there, Parker's Hangover Tonic, 3D Racing, Westside Sign and Design, one scrap and recycling from Great Falls, Montana. That's the 77 of Warren Samoy. Warren Samoy in the 77. First lap, 21st quick for Samoy. Second lap was quicker, 12th quick. He bounces up the board there. Next guy out there, now number 48 from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. That's Kyle Vaughn. Kyle Vaughn in the 48. Newly joined to Northeast Outlaw Motorsports. First lap's going to be 17 quick. It's going to be 17 quick for Kyle Vaughn. Next out was Speedway, GNR Drywall, Lepo Rents, Jake's Electric, and Daniel Burkhardt Racing from Rooster, Ohio. That's the 20 machine of Daniel Burkhardt. Daniel Burkhardt in the 20 machine on his first lap. He's going to be 21st quick right now. Shuts it down. He's going to be 21st quick on the night. Next driver out there is going to be a CS Racing Monsters Media, Luke's Bar and Grill, and Miller Time Motorsports. And he's from Port St. Lucie, Florida. That's the 91 of Chris Sine. Chris Sine's first lap, 17 quick at a 12.38. 12.38 for Chris Sine. Second lap was just a little bit slower for Chris Sine. That concludes all of your qualifying as PJ Popham is on top of the grid. Folks, we'll be getting you ready for heat racing action here in just a few moments. Track conditions tonight. Sitting at about 67 degrees out there. A nice evening for racing. 72-degree moisture out there on that track. Partly cloudy, 6-mile-an-hour winds tonight. We've got a good one on tap here in North Richmond, Wisconsin at Cedar Lake Speedway. here over there on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Make sure that while you're watching, you hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time that we go live. Also, check us out on Facebook. If you're watching over there, make sure that you hit the like, the follow, and the share button. We greatly appreciate all of you guys tuning in tonight here on Dirt ITV. Heat race number 1 is gritting up on the speedway, and here is how heat race number 1 will line up. On the pole, the Firm Motorsports number 47, that's Jason Randolph. Starting second, the Momentum Sim Sports number 51, that's Clayton Tilley. Starting third from the Northwest, number 32, PJ Popham. Starting fourth from Momentum Sim Sports, number 4, Ross Kaiser. Starting fifth from Florida, number 91, Chris Sine. And starting sixth from Miller Time Motorsports, number 53, that's Larry Bell. Lights are out on the iRacing pace track. We're going green flag this time out of 4. 6 cars, top 3 advance into the night's A main. Randolph, Tilley on the front row, Popham and Kaiser on the second row. This is going to be a good one. On the command of Ross, or on Jason Randolph, green flag is in the air. Clearly, Tilley gets a huge run on the top side of the racetrack and takes the race command early in this one. Run the top side of that wall and just split them in two. Bringing Tilley up into that top spot, but Jason Randolph's battling hard on the inside. They're side by side as they go down the back stretch. Tilley to the bottom side of the racetrack to try to protect. He's got the clear. A little bit of wall there by Clayton Tilley. That opens up the door for the 47 machine of Randolph. His teammate will be outside now of Jason Randolph as Ross Kaiser looks to follow his teammate to that front spot. Clayton Tilley up against the outside wall, just working it. Clayton Tilley has that 51 machine in the catbird seat. He can win this. He'll be sitting on the pole of tonight's A-main event. Here comes the 47 of the hard slider. Crossover move by Ross Kaiser. Here comes Ross Kaiser to the inside of Jason Randolph. Side by side racing there for that second position. PJ Popham is one position out. Open for a mistake by these two as they make sliders back and forth with 5 laps to go. Clayton Tilley starting to open up his gap between second as Jason Randolph. And here comes PJ Popham. Took his front wing and looked underneath of Ross Kaiser on the old door. Ross Kaiser gets into the back end of the 47 and opens up the door from 32 of PJ Popham. Side by side as they come down the front stretch. 3 laps remaining and PJ Popham is on the move. PJ Popham won to get in this show off of this heat race. As right now Clayton Tilley in low ball, checking out from the rest of the field. That pressure with Kaiser is still there on Randolph with 2 laps remaining. As they get the white flag, 1 lap around for Clayton Tilley. Ross Kaiser is really put a move on the top side of the cushion. Here comes a slider with a protection by the inside of Jason Randolph. They come side by side to the line, and Jason Randolph will get the win. Jason Randolph will get second. I apologize. Clayton Tilley got the win. Second heat race is about to grid up onto the speedway. This is how it's going to look. Starting on the pole with the LGR Motorsports number 10, that's Coulter West. Starting second from Pennsylvania, number 14, that's Benjamin Wirt. Starting third from Canada, number 3, that's King Troy Flero II. Starting fourth in the LGR Motorsports number 56, that's Randy Shreves. Starting fifth from Pennsylvania, number 48, that's Kyle Vaughn. And rounding out the 6 cars here in this heat race, number 2 from Ohio, number 20, that's Daniel Burkhardt. turn number 4. That's Coulter West. Ben Wart to get us started here as the iRacing pace truck lights are out. They come down the backstretch 2 by 2 at a slow pace. Coulter West. Wart on the outside. Green flag is in the air for heat race number 2. Top 3 will advance early in the 3-car of Flero, looking to the inside of Ben Wart to try to take that position away. Ben Wart is still up there on that top side. Troy Flero not being able to clear that position yet. Now the battle is for that race lead as Troy Flero underneath the Coulter West, not being able to do it this time by. They're still side by side on the exit of 4. Coulter West casually up top, but it looks like that bottom side really worked for Troy Flero. Here comes a cut down move by Coulter West. They're trying to put the move back underneath Troy Flero. It's going to get tight here on the exit of 4 as Troy Flero continues to work the top side of the racetrack. Now Coulter West works the bottom side. Here comes a move by Troy Flero on the inside to take that position back away. Here comes Ben Wart as well, as Kyle Vaughn is in the mix and Randy Shreves. This is a good battle for that final transfer spot and a good race for the lead between that number 3 car and the number 10 car of Coulter West. Kyle Vaughn on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to try to clear Coulter West for that second position. He's not going to be able to do so that time by with 5 laps remaining. Troy Flero's got your lead. That race is for that second position. Now Kyle Vaughn puts a hard slider. Here comes the crossover move by Coulter West for that second position. Big car into the outside wall. That was Daniel Burkhart. Hit the tires hard. Side by side racing. They make wheel contact there. Coulter West gets a little sideways. It knocks him clear back into that 5th position. Move Ben Wart up into the final transfer spot in that 3rd position. He's running 4th right now, but the race is starting to eat back up again at the top of the pack. As Troy Flero continues to work the bottom side of the racetrack as Kyle Vaughn starts to work the bottom in 3 and 4, but top in 1 and 2. They come across the stripe. The white flag is out for Troy Flero. Battle back here for that second position. That's Kyle Vaughn goes to the bottom. Ben Wart goes to the top. Troy Flero will get your win. Kyle Vaughn in 2nd and Ben Wart in 3rd. Races ready to hit the track, and here's what your grid looks like in this one. Starting on the pole and the Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Number 4, that's Tyler Street. Starting 2nd, LGR Motorsports. Number 37, that's Steven Bopelsall. Starting 3rd from Pennsylvania, number 24, that's Gavin Chatham. Starting 4th in the Hoda Racing, number 22, that's Brandon Boyles. Starting 5th from Canada, number 66, that's Jason Hayes. And rounding out the field in 6th from California, number 118, that's Lance Jackson. Once again, 10 laps will be the distance. Top 3 will advance into the night's A main. Lights are out on the iRacing pace truck. We're going to do green flag racing out of turns 4. The number 4 machine, Street on the inside. Green flag is out. Street goes way to the top, gets a big bite from the top of the cushion, and he takes away the early lead command here in this one. Gavin Chatham working to the inside of Boyles, side by side for that second position. Here comes Brandon Boyles now. He wants in the mix. He's on the outside of Gavin Chatham now. Chatham is committed to the bottom side of the racetrack. A little contact, a little in the air for Brandon Boyles there. King Brandon Boyles in that 4th position, 1 spot out, trying to get around Gavin Chatham as Gavin Chatham works the top side of the cushion. Here comes the 22 machine of Brandon Boyles. Working the bottom side, not going to be able to get there. As Jason Haynes is now lurking back there to try to get a position away from Boyles. Tyler Street's running a good race up along the top side of this wall. Vogelsong getting a little pressure there from Gavin Chatham once again on the inside, and going up into the wall and hit the wall really hard. Caution flag waves. Caution flag out on the speedway. Hard inside hit by Steven Vogelsong into those tires. Got up in 2 tires and just couldn't get it off the wall, and he just pounds the outside wall. Here's a replay look of that. A dead stop. First caution of the night in heat race number 3. Tyler Street leading this one and is your fastest driver out there right now. Currently, his last lap was his fastest lap out here at 12.70. Steven Vogelsong takes that car, tows it back into pit road. We do have word that he did climb out of that car and he is A-OK, because it's pretty easy just to hit the escape button. Thank goodness for him. Tyler Street's going to have your command. You look on board with Tyler Street there inside the car. We'll watch him as he wheels this thing to green flag here with 5 laps to go around Cedar Lake in heat race number 3. Right up against that outside wall. Tyler Street working it with perfection up there. Is that race for that second and third position with Gavin Chatham and Brandon Boyles. They've been trying to battle each other 3 wide there in the midst of that turn. Boyles will go back to the inside line. These guys got to watch out as you've got a Jason Haynes that's lurking back there to sneak one of these transfer spots away as we've got 2 laps remaining. Tyler Street up front. No real pressure for him. All the pressure's right down for that second position. Back and forth sliders for them. Final lap out there on the speedway. Looks like Boyles has cleared Gavin Chatham. Now here comes Jason Haynes on the inside, trying to take that position away from Gavin Chatham. Not going to be able to do it. Tyler Street will get your win. Brandon Boyles in second and Gavin Chatham in third. Heat race is ready and lined up on the field, and this is what your lineup looks like from the Northwest. Number 77, Warren Samoy, is on pole of this one. Starting second from Canada in the 00, that's Jeff Claro. Starting third, the Aussie, number 26, that's Sean Stevens. Starting fourth from BNS Racing, number 73, that's Brandon Surratt. Starting fifth, Hoda Racing, number 18, that's Zach Dykstra. Starting sixth from Ohio in the 114, actually, the B14, I should clarify. He's in that sixth position, that's Brian Wax. Lights are out on the iRacing pace truck. We're going green flag here out of turns number 4. 2 by 2, they go. Claro and Samoy on that front row with Stevens and Surratt on the second row. Green flag is in the air for heat race number 4. Warren Samoy on the exit. So actually a lot of pressure by the 00 of Jeff Claro. They're side by side on the exit for Sean Stevens has cleared Brandon Surratt for that third position. Surratt looking back on the inside and making a little contact. But they're all clear. As here comes Zach Dykstra as well. He wants in the mix of this. Imagine that final transfer spot right there. Sean Stevens, Brandon Surratt, and Zach Dykstra all racing for that final transfer spot. As Zach Dykstra able to clear, Zach Dykstra gives a little nudge to the one car of Sean Stevens, gets him a little loose there. That opens up the door for Brandon Surratt. Brandon Surratt takes over that final transfer spot, and here comes Sean Stevens back to the inside. While all this is going on, there'll be a big race up front with Flaro and Warren Samoy. They were side by side on the exit of 4. Sean Stevens back around Brandon Surratt. Now Sean Stevens goes to the bottom side to protect that position, and that opens up the door for Zach Dykstra to have a big run coming down that backstretch. Here comes Sean Stevens, gets really loose there on the exit. Opens up the door for Hoda Racing 73 of Brandon Surratt. That is a heck of a battle. They're making real bang after real bang and making this thing work for that final transfer spot. 4 laps remain, and Sean Stevens has that final transfer spot as we speak. Warren Samoy has led this race up front from the start of the green flag. And is looking to hold on to it with 3 more laps to go. Jeff Flaro running good in that second position. And in that third and final transfer spot, it is Sean Stevens. But man, is there a lot of pressure by Brandon Surratt. Good racing here all the way around this racetrack. White flag in the air for Warren Samoy. Samoy looking to win his first heat race of season 6. Samoy exiting turns number 4. He's going to take checkers out of 4. Samoy gets your win. Flaro in second, and Sean Stevens gets the final transfer spot. Time for the B-Main. B-Main action. And here is what the grid looks like in your B-Main. Top 9 cars out of this will make up the remaining field of 21 cars from the A-Main. Starting on the pole, and it's surprising to see this, but your top qualifier tonight is sitting on the front row of your B-Main. From the Northwest, number 32, PJ Popham. Starting in that second position, that's going to be the LGR Motorsports number 56 of Randy Shreves. Starting third from Canada, number 66, that's Jason Haynes. Starting fourth, and the B&S Racing number 73, Brandon Surratt. Starting fifth from Florida, number 91, that's Chris Sine. Starting sixth, LGR Motorsports number 10, Carter West. Starting seventh from California, number 118, that's Lance Jackson. Starting eighth, Hoda Racing number 18, Zach Dykstra. Starting ninth, Militime Motorsports number 53, that's Larry Bell. Starting 10th from Ohio, number 20, that's Daniel Burkhardt. Starting 11th for LGR Motorsports number 47, Stephen Vogelsong. Starting 12th from Ohio, number 14 of Brian Wax. 12 cars, 9 will make it out of this one. We're going to go green flag here momentarily as we got Randy Shreves and Popham on the front row. Top qualifier and last week's winner sitting in the B-Main trying to make yourself way out of this one. Green flag is out on the speedway. PJ Popham takes it to the top side of the racetrack. He'll take the race command up front as Jason Haynes and Randy Shreves battles for that second position and Brandon Surratt in that fourth position. As they battle back here in the back, it's 2 by 2, about second all the way on back through the pack, battling all around this raceway. Good line moving all the way around here, bottom and top side of the racetrack. As Randy Shreves is in that second position trying to close in on PJ Popham. PJ Popham was fast in qualifying, set the track record. As right now, that final transfer spot right now belongs to Stephen Vogelsong in that 9th position. Lance Jackson's trying to take that position away. The guys outside that transfer spot, Lance Jackson, Larry Bell, and Brian Wax trying to get in this show. PJ Popham running away with it on top of the raceway right now. As all the racing going back here in that 6th, 7th race. As Carter West looks to the inside of Daniel Burkhardt. Zach Dykstra back here running the top side of the racetrack with 10 laps to go. He's currently sitting in fifth. Zach Dykstra and Daniel Burkhart in that sixth position. They're clear to make it into the A main, but they want more. As here comes Zach Dykstra with a hard slider underneath Jason Haynes. Jason Haynes will look back underneath him. As they will take sliders back and forth as Jason Haynes starts to blink out up top one side of the raceway. Daniel Burkhart now to the inside of Zach Dykstra. That race is for fifth position right now. Zach Dykstra looking to get back underneath Jason Haynes for that fourth position. That's Carl West on the outside of Daniel Burkhart now. That's double file, 2x2x2 for fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh position. Contact wheel to wheel with Daniel Burkhart and Carl West. They all clean it back up. Zach Dykstra has cleared around Jason Haynes. And that moves Zach Dykstra up to fourth. He's up 4 positions from the drop of the green flag. And then green flag through all of this race in this B main. But your final transfer spot now belongs to Chris Sine. Chris Sine has the final transfer spot in that 9th position. As Brian Wax is up into the wall here on the exit of 4. Car upside down. We're going to have caution out on the speedway. We'll take a look here at the replay and see what happened here. Just Brian Wax trying to put a slider on Lance Jackson back there. The back of the pack was not clear. Right rear clips Lance Jackson's front and sends Brian Wax into the wall, ending his night. Take another look at it right here. Yeah, looks like even Lance Jackson may have got a little loose there and got a little sideways as well. So, just unfortunate for both these guys trying to battle hard on back there in the back of the pack as they know that they could potentially be going home as only the top 9 transfer, and they were 11th and 12th place car out there in the raceway. Bunches everything back up in this one for the final few laps here at Cedar Lake. And as we get you set to go green flag, we'll keep our eyes there on that front spot with PJ Popham. That second spot, Randy Shree's got a good start on Brandon Surratt. As Randy Shrees goes to the bottom, here comes Zach Dykstra. He'll take the position away from Randy Shreves as they exit the turn. As white flags out, side by side racing for that third position. PJ Popham looking to win this one up front, running the top side of this raceway. PJ Popham will win your B main action. Your B main will get you set for your A main here in just a few moments, but Lepo Rents, you need to give them a try. Lepo Rents, you can check them out on Facebook, or you can check them out at their website, Lepo Rents. And also, you want to check out Jake's Electric. Jake's Electric Company, you can check them out on Facebook and jakeselectric.com at 330-466-5065. Give Jake's Electric a call. And also Redline Race Design. If you need that wrap to make your car look beautiful, give Redline Race Design a chance, as they are affordable. Give them a look up on Facebook at Redline Race Designs. Take a few minutes away and we will get you set for your Dash for Cash event. You're Here's your Dash for Cash event, as you've got Warren Samoy on the front row of this. This is a randomized starting grid. Warren Samoy in the front row, Flaro on the outside. That's Jeff Flaro. On the inside of that second row is Brandon Surratt and Troy Flaro, as we get set to go green flag out of turns number 4. In that third row, you have the 47 of Jason Randolph. Jason Randolph and Kyle Vaughn. You also have Clayton Tilley in the back row with a Street as we get set for green flag here. Off the exit of 4, it was 3 wide there with Troy Flaro. And here comes Voiles, going to try to squeeze his way in there, try to take that position away from Troy Flaro. That race back up front, as we've seen this in the heat race, as Warren Samoy got the better of the two. Will Flaro get the better of these two? As now Flaro gets a good run on Warren Samoy there on the exit. Flaro takes that position away and is now your race command. And here comes Clayton Tilley on the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make moves underneath the street. Street's working the top side of the racetrack, and it's working well for him. Really working the top very, very well. Right on the back bumper of that 47 machine of Jason Randolph. It's 3 wide here on the exit. And so not enough room there for Street. He had to get off the throttle a little bit there. As the race is heating back up there for that top spot, as Warren Samoy trying to get back around Jeff Flaro, but here comes Clayton Tilley. Clayton Tilley came from the back of the pack in this, just working the bottom side of the racetrack. Everybody else using every other line but the bottom side. And it's going to pay a lot for Clayton Tilley staying on the bottom side of the racetrack. Big mess there in the back. We'll continue to stay green flag here with Clayton Tilley working the bottom side of the racetrack with Flaro on the top side of the racetrack. Flaro's looking really good now as he's kind of settled back in. Now he's got a lot of pressure from Clayton Tilley. Probably sees it in his rear view mirror. Clayton Tilley now goes to the top side of the racetrack. Moves his line up a little bit to see if that's going to be able to get underneath Jeff Flaro. They're side by side. Here's the exit 4. Jeff Flaro will still hold your race command. And still, Clayton Tilley tries to work the top side, and here comes Clayton Tilley on the bottom side. He looks like he got a good grip down there, and he makes that pass. Clayton Tilley takes the checkered flag on the last turn, last pass. Clayton Tilley wins it. Folks, we're going to step away for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got your A-Main lineup ready to go.
With Get Upside, you save up to 25 cents per gallon every time you buy gas, and up to 35% cash back at restaurants. Gas stations and restaurants compete with cashback offers. Earn cash back at all the big brands near you. Users have earned tens of millions of dollars. Best of all, you can cash out anytime to PayPal or a check or gift cards. Join millions of people earning cash back every day. Download the free Get Upside app now.
legends battle for greatness. All strive to be better than the ones before them. But only one will be victorious. The 61st Knox Energy Drink Knoxville Nationals presented by Casey's. August 10th through August 13th, only at Knoxville Raceway. Get your tickets now at knoxvilleRaceway.com.
Welcome back to Cedar Lake. We are getting you set for your A-Main action. And we've got some good cars in this one. And starting on that front row, Momentum Sim Sports number 51, that's Clayton Tilley. Starting second from Canada, number 3, that's King Troy Flero the second. Starting third in the Sofa King Fast Sim, number 4, Tyler Street. Starting fourth from the Northwest, number 77, that's Warren Samoy. Starting fifth in the Firm Motorsports, number 47, Jason Randolph. Starting sixth from Pennsylvania, number 48, Kyle Vaughn. Starting seventh, Naola Racing, number 22, Brandon Boyles. Starting eighth from Canada, number 00, that's Jeff Flero. Starting ninth in the Momentum Sim Sports, number 4, that's Ross Kaiser. Starting 10th from Pennsylvania, number 14, that's Ben Ward. Starting 11th from Pennsylvania, number 24, that's Gavin Chatham. Starting 12th from Australia, number 26, that's Sean Stevens. Starting 13th from the Northwest, number 32, PJ Popham. Starting 14th in the BNS Racing, number 73, that's Brandon Surratt. Starting 15th from Hoda Racing, number 18, Zach Dykstra. Starting 16th, LGR Motorsports, number 56, Randy Shreves. Starting 17th and number 66, that's Jason Haynes. Starting 18th in LGR Motorsports, number 10, Coulter West. Starting 19th from Ohio, number 20, Daniel Burkhardt. Starting 20th in the LGR Motorsports, number 47, Stephen Vogelsong. And the last car from Florida, number 91, that's Chris Sine. 30 laps around Cedar Lake in this one, as Tilley and Flero in the front row of this one, Warren Samoy and Tyler Street in the second row. Clayton Tilley going after his first 305 win in Miller Time Motorsports. Tyler Street as well, newcomer trying to get it done here at Cedar Lake. Green flag is in the air for 30 laps around Cedar Lake. Three-car battle back here. There's 3 wide on the exit there with Jason Randolph, Tyler Street, and Warren Samoy. As they all work, it's still 3 wide on the exit there. It's 3 wide all the way around this racetrack, deep back in this pack. There's 3 lines of racing all the way around. Look at these cars just beating all the way around. Jeff Flero stuck in the middle right now, as these cars are 3 wide, 2 wide, all the way back from third on back. Troy Flero has cleared into that second position. Clayton Tilley still leading this race. Tyler Street has moved it up to the top side of the racetrack, where we've seen that he was fast earlier in this race, as he tries to get around Jason Randolph, as Randolph pitches him off and takes that position away. Still green flag with 3 wide racing deep in this pack. As caution flag is out on the speedway, and we was wondering how long could they potentially go 3 wide racing around this raceway, as your first caution flag waved out onto the speedway. We'll get over and look at the replay, see what just happened. Looks like Brandon Surratt may be involved here. Brandon Surratt there on the outside. And just a little bit of contact by Randy Street, not much at all. And it turned him around and didn't really hurt his car that much. Just a little incident there. Small tap and around goes Brandon Surratt. As we've seen a lot of 3 wide racing around this raceway. Clayton Tilley has led from the drop of the green flag. Troy Flero was able to get that second position. As Jason Randolph now, we see him up front here in that third position. Not having to battle through traffic. It could be key late in this race. As Jason Randolph will be one to watch. Now you got Tyler Street on the top there. He's been fast up there. We'll see if he can get anything started on that second row outside in that 4 machine. Lights are out. We're going green here out of turns 4 on the command of the 51 of Clayton Tilley. Green flag's in the air. Tilley gets a good start there. Jason Randolph looks to the inside of Troy Flero. Troy Flero taps the wall. Tries to gather it back up. Loses a lot of positions there for Troy Flero as he got into the outside wall. That opened the door for Tyler Street. Tyler Street now under a lot of pressure from Boyles. Boyles is working the bottom side of the racetrack really well. He's on back in here 2 by 2. Here comes Ross Kaiser. Ross Kaiser in the middle of the track. Oh, about third line there. As they make contact. As they hold on to it. Big accident back there in the back of the pack. 4 wide on the exit of 4 is never going to work. As we'll take a look here at the replay here in just a few moments. Here's what it looked like. Ross Kaiser got a little loose. Troy Flero seen it, had to go down, and then it was just a mess there on the exit. Troy Flero goes right into the pits, car into the fence. Big pile up there on the backstretch. See if we can take another look at that replay. Back behind Troy Flero and see if we can get an inboard camera or something for you to see what some of these guys are seeing. Here's another look at it. Our drone camera high above with Jason Randolph. Nowhere. I'm sorry, Jason Haynes was involved there. So we're under caution for our second caution of the night. After 3 cautions, we will go to single file. As these guys are really racy out here tonight with 3 wide racing. Average caution around here is 7. It's short track racing at its finest. As Randy Shreves, Chris Sign currently your hard charger right now. He's up 8 spots in this race. He started back there in the back, and he's up 8 spots in that 13th position. Troy Flero has got repairs done. Same with Zach Dykstra. They've got repairs done. Sean Stevens got repairs done. Clayton Tilley has liked it being out front, staying out of this mess. As you've got Clayton Tilley, Jason Randolph, Tyler Street is your top 3, and then right behind Street you have Brandon Boyles. That's been moving up through the pack really well. And then you've got Jeff Flero. Jeff Flero, of course, made it inside the top 10 in power rankings. As Jeff Flero has moved up 3 spots in this race. He's in that 5th position, and Ross Kaiser has also moved up 3 positions in that 6th position. Green flag here out turns number 4 on the command of the 51 of Clayton Tilley. Currently, Clayton Tilley is by far the fastest guy out here right now. Green flag is out on the speedway. Jason Randolph gets a good start as well, does Clayton Tilley. Their side, or nose to tail there on the exit of 2. Tilley opens up the gap there out of turns number 4. This battle back here for 3rd position. It's 2 by 2 here with Street leading the way and Ross Kaiser following right behind the 4 machine. 2 4s running back here in 4th and 5th. Street looking underneath Jason Randolph. That was a slider move that did not work. I mean, it worked, but that was a back crossover move. And here comes Street back underneath Ross Kaiser. He'll take acquisition away from Ross Kaiser. Ross Kaiser stays in the throttle and powers back around Street. Move Ross Kaiser up into the third position. Ross Kaiser is on the move here in raining. Ross Kaiser up 6 spots in this race. Caution flag out onto the speedway. Coulter West is on the move also, notably. He's up 8 spots in this one. He's in that 10th position. We'll take a look and see what happened there under caution now. Had a car come down. That looked like Steven Vogelsong. Not sure what happened there on the top side, but it came right down into traffic. See if we can get a better angle of Steven Vogelsong there and why he came down off the top side of the racetrack, or the car got loose, or what just happened. Here it is. Here's Steven Vogelsong. Gets up there, hits the cushion, and it's slick out there, and it just turns right in front of Warren Samoy and Zach Dykstra. Dykstra having a rough night once again. Got wrecked out in the Volusia race in week 1 and having another rough outing here at Cedar Lake. Ross Kaiser sitting in that 3rd position right now. He's moved up 6 spots from the drop of the green flag. Double file restart. He will start behind his teammate, Clayton Tilley. We're going to go green flag this time by Clayton Tilley's on the throttle early. Jason Randolph works the top side right behind Clayton Tilley. Ross Kaiser looks really fast up top as well. As that race is going to be for that 2nd position. Ross Kaiser trying to take that position away. Brandon Boyles has moved up to the top side of the racetrack and has made some gains there. He's in that 5th position battle along with Jeff Blairow. Street has lost a little bit of momentum here. He was in 3rd in this after that battle that was slider after slider there with Jason Randolph. That kind of messed up his rhythm, and he's moving backwards in this race. Because right now, your fastest guy out on the speedway currently, it's Clayton Tilley. Clayton Tilley turning 13.33s. Was his last lap. We've got 13 laps remaining around the speedway here. Ross Kaiser still on the high heels of Jason Randolph. Randy Shreves has made his way up 8 spots in this race. He's inside the top 10. He's in 8th right now. Coulter West up 9 spots once again, or charging in this one. Brandon Surratt involved early in the first caution of the night. He is up into the 10th position, cracking the top 10. And right behind him, Sean Stevens is in that 11th position. We got some accident happened here. Green flag still out. Ross Kaiser had some issues there. We'll try to get replay at what just happened. Ross Kaiser made some contact or something, and he went backwards in this one. Ross Kaiser's now outside the top 10. Clayton Tilley is putting on a clinic out front. No one's able to catch him. He's just kind of running away with this. Next closest car is the 47 of Jason Randolph with 7 laps to go. You'll look at the distance from the on-wing camera, and, I mean, he is just gone. Flat gone. This was like last week with Randy Shreves gone. Clayton Tilley has checked out from the field. Brandon Boyles is up into that 4th position, trying to get himself inside the top 2 here. He's pressuring, but Kyle Long wants a podium spot. So we've got 5 laps to go around the speedway. Tyler Street is inside. He's in 6th right now. One spot out of the top 10. One spot out of the top 5, I should say. Randy Shreves is up inside that top 10 still. He's in that 7th position. He's moved 9 spots in this. He is your hard charger right now. Caution flag waves out over to the speedway. That'll bunch things back up, and that might be the only chance that anybody has for Clayton Tilley. So we'll take a look at the replay and see what happened there. Ross Kaiser on top side of the racetrack there. Kind of ripped the top of the cushion, and there's a car around. 20 of Daniel Burkhart was the car around on the inside of the track. He'll go to the pits, get some repairs done. Not many laps left in this one. Clayton Tilley leading the drop of the green flag and has led every bit of this one. A dominating performance by Clayton Tilley. Got the signal to go 1 to go this time by. We're going to go green flag, and this will probably be last caution. So if Jason Randolph's going to get it done, he knows he's going to have to do it right here. Well, we've seen Tilley just completely fast. Tilley's last lap was 4/10 faster than Jason Randolph. Tilley's on the throttle, and Jason Randolph gets the best restart that he can possibly get. Until he goes to the top side of the racetrack, rips the cushion. Jason Randolph to the bottom side now, trying to get something to work on the bottom side. White flags out for Clayton Tilley, 1 lap around. Brandon Voiles has that final podium spot in that 3rd position. But it's all Clayton Tilley up front. Clayton Tilley ripping the top side of the cushion. He's going to win it. Clayton Tilley, get your win. Jason Randolph in 2nd. Brandon Voiles in 3rd. Clayton Tilley gets it done. He's your winner tonight. 2nd belongs to Jason Randolph. 3rd was Brandon Voiles, getting himself a podium finish tonight. Kyle Vaughn brings it home 4th to Jeff Flaro in that 5th position. Tyler Street was in 6th. 7th was Randy Shreves. 8th was Brandon Surratt. 9th was Jason Haynes. 10th was Zach Dykstra, rebounding well after, man, just seemed like a rough night for Zach Dykstra. Sean Stevens bringing her home 11th. PJ Popham was 12th. Coulter West is 13th. 14th was Stephen Vogelsong. 15th was Chris Sines. 16th was Ross Kaiser. 17th was Daniel Burkhart. 18th was Troy Flaro, involved early in a wreck. Benjamin Ward spins 19th, 4 laps down. Warren Samoy in that 20th position, and Gavin Chatham rounds out the field in that 21st position. When we come back, we're going to have some interviews from some guys. Stay tuned.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the world of outlaw.
Welcome back, race fans. We got Brandon Voiles climbing out of the car, getting himself a podium finish in third. Brandon Voiles, take us through that race out there.
It was a slick track, man. A lot of fast guys out there. I felt we could have finished a little higher. If that caution hadn't came out, I think I could have got ran off, but Tilly was quick, man. I don't think anybody had anything for him tonight.
No, we've seen that. Seems like the second week now that one driver just drives away with it. And first week it was Randy Shreves. This week was Clayton Tilley. Some guys really anticipated that happening. But yeah, you had a really, really strong car. You get yourself a third place finish. You have to be ecstatic about being third place here at a track that you just never know what's going to happen, because you've seen some of your teammates back there had some problems. I mean, it's a short track. There's going to be contact. There was 3-4 wide racing back in behind you, so you have to be happy with third place finish.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Cedars, it's a great track. It's real racy. There's a lot of lines you can run, and just got to pick and choose.
Congratulations on that podium finish. Before we let you go, any sponsors out there you want to let go?
Yeah, all the guys at Hodel Motorsports for helping us out. ABR Setup Shop, and you guys for putting the league on.
All right, Brandon, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, your runner-up in that second position was Jason Randolph. Jason Randolph having a really good night, starting up front for a change, and he didn't have to work through as much traffic. Jason, how does that feel, not having to work through as much traffic as you've had in the past?
It's nice starting out, but there at the end of the race, I was definitely losing some time to Tilly, and I think sometimes when you're starting behind everyone, you kind of see where the line's developing. I noticed Voiles was running down low there, and he was about to pass me before that yellow came out. So I did that after the restart, and turned out a little bit better. So I don't know. It's tough starting up front because you don't get to see the lines, I guess. But I'll take it.
We're surprised to see the kind of racing that we've seen here at Cedar Lake. We've seen good racing at Cedar Lake, and normally it's 2 wide, never once in a while 3 wide. But there was times where it was 3 and 4 wide racing. Was there just that many lines out there that you could run early in this race?
Yeah, I think there was. It seemed like 1 was pretty wide open, and then 3 and 4, I was bad down there, but it kind of looked like a mix, so pretty good track for racing, I guess, and 3 and 4 wide. I guess that's a good night to start up front and avoid all that.
Well, Jason, congratulations on that second place finish. Before we let you go, any sponsors out there?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Firm Motorsports, Apex Auto Glass and Tinning, Butt Kicker, 21 Designs, Mathens Transport, and Miller Time for putting on the race out here. It's fun Sundays.
All right, thanks, Jason. Good luck next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, and your winner tonight, Clayton Tilley, being able to bring her home tonight. When we spoke to Clayton Tilley last time at Volusia, he was runner-up. He said that was on him. He'll do better, and we've seen better out of Clayton Tilley, getting the win and in dominating fashion. Clayton Tilley, what was it like out there? How did you dominate the race tonight?
Yeah, we this week we put in, or sorry, not this week, today we put in probably 80 or 100 laps beforehand before we got on the server and just sort of got comfortable. And, obviously that helped a lot compared to last week where we had 0 laps going in. So, we were pretty comfortable all night, and sort of the slicker it got, the better I got, and was able to sort of gap it at the end there. And I don't know, just pretty comfortable and got the job done this time.
Had to have been pretty good feeling that you were sitting on the front row of this race, with Cedar Lake being a very tight race. And what we seen back there in the pack was 3 and 4 wide racing. There seemed like a lot of lines. And we asked Jason, was there really that many lines around this place? And he said, yeah, absolutely. There was all kinds of lines. What did you see out there? Was there that many lines out there to race?
I didn't really do much looking around. I was extremely comfortable running that top in 1 and 2 and just sort of doing that short slider in 3 and 4. So I was just sticking to it the whole race. I knew it was going to stay there the whole race. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I had no reason to start looking elsewhere. But I don't know. I think we sort of proved in that dash that if we had to come from the back of the pack, that we're more than capable of doing so. And there was definitely lines there if we needed them. But yeah, obviously it's much easier to do it just off the front row and a lot less stress.
Yeah, absolutely. There, that dash, you started in the back of it and was able to work the bottom side of the racetrack with finesse and be able to take that win away in the dash for cash. So yeah, she did try a different line there in the dash for cash and probably could have used it in the feature if you needed to. All in all, great outing from you. A dominating performance, helps you out coming out off of week number 1 into week number 2. Before we let you go, any sponsors out there you want to shout out to?
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to thank all the boys at Momentum Sim Sport, and thanks to Ross for putting it on his lid and destroying our team points again for the second week, but we'll forget about that. Speedshop51.com, obviously all the other sponsors on the car. It's been a little while since I've had to reel them off, so I can't quite remember them right now, but yeah, and I just wanted to say, you hurt my feelings a little bit there. You didn't put me in your top 3 anywhere on your picks. I was a little bit distraught after that, so I had to go out there and destroy them for you.
I love it, Clayton. I try to just, give some momentum and, some inspiration to the drivers. Like, oh, yeah, you're not going to put me in the top 3? I'll prove it. It worked with Sean Stevens, and that's why I haven't picked Sean Stevens. Thought it was momentum for him, but that didn't work for him. But, yeah, shots fired to your teammate. Congratulations there. Good luck next week when we head off to our next track at, I believe it's USA. Yeah. So we'll see you there.
Beauty. That's one of my better tracks. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the hot tip. 3 points. That's what you'll get out of me for that one. Pick me number 1.
Okay. Thanks, Tilly.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. All right, that concludes all of the driver interviews. Clayton Tilley getting it done here at good old Cedar Lake Speedway. And don't forget, we do head off to USA International Speedway March the 6th. That's next Sunday. Don't miss the pre-race show at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then racing at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And Clayton Tilley saying, that's one of my better tracks. You better pick me number 3. I've got points. Well, you know what? Sometimes somebody is bad luck, and maybe that's me. Maybe I just, because I haven't picked anybody that's been inside my top 3 that's been worth anything right now. I put Tyler Street there. He was up there and then he fell off. I had Ross Kaiser winning. Well, we've seen what happened to Ross Kaiser, so maybe I'm bad luck. So Clayton, maybe you're right. Maybe I should put you number 1. We'll see what happens next week at USA. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you next week at USA.